Hey guys, welcome back to the Podcast. Welcome back to another match reaction. Barcelona versus Napoli. Barcelona are through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We got a 3-1 victory against Napoli. What a huge game that Barcelona they have just played. In the build-up, there was a lot of nervousness, there was a lot of anxiety, there was a lot of question marks regarding Barcelona, because we weren't able to, have the players necessary for this big game. You had Pedri, you had Gavi, you had Frankie De Jong, Balde. You had tons of injuries. Xavi under pressures. But the thing is that we have won. Yes, we have won, and we're through to the quarterfinals. But guys, before we get started on the video, be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms as usual. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's look at that lineup that Xavi has lined up with. Now, currently, I think this is honestly the best, lineup that is at Xavi's disposal. You had Ter Stegen in goal, Cancelo, Cubarsi, Ronald Araujo, and Koundé in that back line. I think everyone in that back line played fantastic. Ter Stegen, I think, was the weakest link in that defense. The goal that Napoli scored, I think he should have done a lot better for that goal. Just he did have a very big save against Mauro Rui in the second half, which if Napoli they do score that, it's 2-2. So props to Ter Stegen for making that save. Just he should have done better for that first goal. In the midfield, you had Gundogan, Christensen, and Fermin Lopez. I thought that midfield it worked. Then I think the Christensen he didn't have a brilliant game. Just he did his job. Gundogan, very good. He started, in the double pivot with Christensen, and when later in the second half, when Sergio Roberto and Ormel came on, and that allowed Gundogan to come more higher up to the pitch, and that's when you saw him get the assist for the third goal. And I think Gundogan and Fermin Lopez, who got the first goal, they played really well. And up top, you had Rafinha, Lewandowski, and Lamine Yamal. Also, to note, history was made tonight because Barcelona they're the only team to play two 17-year-olds in a knockout stage in Pau Cubarsi and Lamine Yamal. But guys, I want to know your guys' opinions on Barcelona. Who did you like? What were your sensations from the match? It's going to be a quick match reaction. I'm only going to be able to be here for a couple minutes. But let's talk about each player individually. I already gave my opinion to Ter Stegen. I thought he had an okay game. Could have done a lot better for the first goal. Cancelo, he did get the second goal. It was a rebound. And, overall, I think Cancelo was very good. Defensively, he was good, stopping Politano, some very good offensive runs, some very good passes into Lewandowski, into Rafinha. I thought he played really well. Cubarsi, guys, we have to talk about Cubarsi. Pau Cubarsi, once again, in a Champions League level knockout game, was absolutely fantastic. He was monstrous. Tonight, literally, I think I've only saw him to give away to 2 passes, and in those 2 passes, I don't think he was beat once. Cubarsi, fantastic on the night once again. What a superb talent. Ronald Araujo as well, the usual with him. You can't basically fault him. Absolutely no mistakes in his game. Koundé, you have to give props to Koundé, man. Koundé absolutely pocketed Kvaratskhelia, absolutely in his pocket. I thought Koundé did fantastic on the night. And, on the ball as well, he gave some very good passes into the balls of, Lamine and Lewandowski as well. Fermin Lopez in the 60 minutes that he played, he did a lot. He got the first goal, as I said. He brought some intensity. He made a lot of recovery runs, and he made some runs inside the box. And overall, I think it was once again a very good game. Christensen, as I said, mediocre game. Just he did his job well. Gundogan, he did, he was key for that third goal, and as I keep saying, we want to see him higher up to the pitch. Rafinha. Now, it's interesting to see that that foot mob gave Rafinha the man of the match because he did get the assist for the second goal and no, for the first goal, and in the second goal, Rafinha was actually on the counter. He hits the post and the rebound. It falls to Cancelo, which he does score. And so it's interesting to see the reasoning why they gave him the man of the match. Joao Felix, he did come on for Rafinha in the 81st minute. Just Joao Felix, he didn't have that much time to basically have onto the match. Lewandowski, he did get the third goal, but a player that we do have to give praise to, guys, is Sergi Roberto. Sergi Roberto, he came on in the 60th minute alongside Oromel, and I thought Sergi Roberto, he had a good game. I don't think Sergio Roberto, he made too many mistakes. He gave the pass for the third goal. He was vital in the build of play. And, props to Sergio Roberto, because I know a lot of people were criticizing him. And even, me as well, I was criticizing him, saying like, hey, is Sergio Roberto and Oromel like the right for this type of match? An 8.6. Yeah, exactly. An 8.6. That was actually funny. But and then lastly, Oromel didn't really do too much. Wasn't really that impressive. Joao Felix didn't have that much time. And Lamine Yamal, just like with Pau Cubarsi, guys, Lamine Yamal is such a talent, man. Every single game, you're questioning if this guy is actually 16, man. The guy is absolutely outstanding. And it's funny because yesterday was talking about this in the watch along, but people are doubting Lamine Yamal's real age. Imagine being so good, people actually doubt you. But that's just funny, man. But guys, just to round off the video and give my final thoughts on the match, Barcelona, they're through to the quarterfinals. This was an absolutely huge match for Barcelona. Not only from an economically point of view, financially, Barcelona getting money from winning this tie and then advancing into the knockouts. We're going to be playing 2 more Champions League games. That's money that we need coming in, and from the ticket sales, the match revenue, etc., etc. But also it helps us for our placement in the Club World Cup. Hopefully we win, and who knows, maybe we can advance if we get a favorable opponent in the Champions League. But guys, either later tonight or tomorrow, I am going to be making a video talking about the rest of the Champions League games. I don't know if the Arsenal match, no, the Arsenal match is still ongoing. It's 1-1 between Arsenal and Porto. Hopefully we see a Porto shock win. Have our fingers crossed. But guys, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back, tomorrow or later tonight for some more reaction in regards to the UCL. But guys, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace out, everyone.